Welcome back to Borde Hill Garden for our open visitor season as we look forward to the joys that late winter and early spring has to offer for us. We're going to talk a little bit about what's looking really good in the garden at the moment. The first plant I want to introduce you to is this beautiful evergreen flowering shrub, Daphne Belua Jacqueline Postel. It's an amazing addition to any garden. It's evergreen, it flowers even from December through to February. My top tip on this would be to position it anywhere where you walk frequently, particularly during the winter months, so it brings you that joy and that endorphin rush as you get those scents. When you walk through the visitor welcome building, as you arrive at Borde Hill, this is what will be greeting you. Another beautifully scented winter flowering shrub, this time a deciduous one, is Haemomelis intermedia Arnold Promise. And as you can see, it's got these beautiful, vibrant yellows. And in the foreground, we have another Haemomelis intermedia, which is Helena. These are situated in the Garden of Valour and beautifully underplanted by the Lenten rose, which is Hellebore orientalis. So we've talked a little bit about the flowers that can be born in winter. I now want to introduce you to some of the value that bark and stems can provide at this time of year. This is Prunus cerula, the Tibetan cherry, and whilst it looks amazing throughout the year, winter is really the time which you get to appreciate this amazing bark. So even to increase the appeal of this, we can actually selectively peel some of the bark to reveal the scarlet hues that lay beneath. Just remember, when we are selectively peeling off the spent bark, that we only remove that wants to really come. You'll know when it wants to come. Don't force it. Also of interest in the garden is the Acer griseum, known as the paperbark maple, and the stem interest of Cornus sanguinea midwinter fire. As another sign of things to come, as winter moves into spring, we have these beautiful collections of camellias. This one is Camellia williamsii Mary Christian. A key fact on one of the camellias actually is that earlier in the season, the simpler the flower formation. This is a single flower formation of petals. The later the season, the more complex the petals become. They go into doubles, into anemone forms, peony forms and rose forms. So keep your eyes peeled for all the various different flower forms that will appear throughout the gardens as spring beckons. As well as our gorgeous camellias, we have a fine selection of rhododendrons that will be flowering throughout spring. And don't forget our naturalised narcissi display on the North Park Walk, which this season will be complemented by our new containerised display of select varieties at the Africa House. We so look forward to welcoming you back to the garden as we open this weekend, so you can see all the exciting work that's been done over the winter.